Hi everyone, Montrose again, and I want to now talk about The Walking Dead Season 6 cliffhanger and this rumor going around that they're going to possibly ice off two characters in the beginning of Season 7. So, spoilers ahead if you haven't been on social media, but yes, there's this rumor going around that there's possibly going to be two deaths in the premiere here, and so I want to discuss now the cliffhanger and my ideas of why killing off two people is a bad idea, but I understand why they're probably going to do this. Now, the cliffhanger itself, I personally myself, as I said, I like the cliffhanger. This time last year when season 6 was was about to come on, and in the back of my mind I was saying, you know what, I have a feeling that they're probably going to cliffhanger this season and the sixth season, and especially once I learned that there's a big possibility that Negan was going to appear at the end of this season. I definitely said, oh yeah, I won't be too surprised if they cliffhangered this thing and they not show us who Negan killed. Oh, that would have been awesome as hell. Now, I was thinking as an individual, as myself, as an individual, I would like that ending. And that's the ending we got, unfortunately. But as much as I'm happy about it, I'm not happy that they actually did it. Because I also understood that this ending would not go well with the general public. The general public was not going to like the fact that they ended this thing on this type of cliffhanger. And the way they did the cliffhanger, in my personal opinion, was very sloppy. Very sloppy and very unorganized. And the excuse that they use that, it wasn't about who Negan killed. It was about, Rick losing his confidence. Complete bullshit. Okay, complete bullshit. If that was about Rick losing his confidence, then the ending of the episode, in my personal opinion, should not have been Negan bashing someone in the head. It should have been the scene where Stephen Ogg's character tells Rick, hey bro, we're going to need you on your knees. And Rick kneels. And then when he kneels, as you see, the camera pans up to his face. And on his face, you see the look of defeat and just hopelessness, and just he looks terrified. And after that scene, it fades to black. And it fades to black to a commercial, and then it comes back on. Now, instead of it fading to black and going to commercial and coming back on, that is your ending. That is your ending. That if your whole argument is it's not about who Negan killed, then that was your ending. You wanted to show Rick losing his confidence. He's lost it. It's on his face. You saw it. I don't know why they felt the need to go that far with it, with the cliffhanger. But okay, so they wanted to introduce Negan in the actual finale. Me personally, I don't think Negan needed to be in the finale. When watching this episode, and I've watched this episode multiple times now, I feel Negan's presence all through the finale. He didn't even have to show. I felt his presence. Stephen Ogg did an excellent job where he could have been Negan if all I knew. I'm like, that's just how good that actor was. And actually, and not only did I just feel Negan's presence all through this finale, but all through the entire back half. Every time the Saviors won, Negan was there. Negan is everywhere. He's like Michael Myers. He's like the Shape. He's everywhere. But so that's my take on that part. Now, Negan's introduction, Jeffrey D. Morgan, I think he did a phenomenal job, considering that they just flew him out here and just said, okay, here's the script, go. You know, this is also why I say Negan had no business being in this finale. You don't just get an actor, you don't just fly an actor or an actress out to a film site and say, okay, here's the script, go. No, they need time. He needed time to finish doing the project he was doing, which is The Good Wife, so that he can shave that mustache off his face, that beard and stuff off his face. But that aside, because the beard thing doesn't bother me too much anymore. The problem is that really he didn't have time to beef up. He didn't have time to perfect the role. And you can really tell. And now that you have the censored and uncensored scenes, even though the uncensored version, you can tell he acted a lot better. And I think that's because he didn't have to censor himself. So he was able to be more free himself, which I love that scene. And that's the only way I'm watching the finale from now on. I'll never watch that TV show version again, because that's just, ugh. But yeah, I really think that the cliffhanger decision was a bad idea. And now because of this, I have a very strong feeling that season 7 is now going to have to suffer the consequences of the last 10 minutes of season 6, which I don't find that very fair at all. You know, I think all of us as fans, if you are true loyal fans of The Walking Dead, you should go into this new season with an open mind. Forget about season 6. It's done. It's over. You know, what's done is done. It cannot be undone. And season 7, you know, just try and go into it with an open mind. You know, just go and hope that this season is gonna be better. They're gonna make better decisions. And I do this. I do this every year. Every year when a new season starts, I go into it fresh. I go into it new, because going into a new season with old baggage, you're gonna taint the new product. You know, like they say, one bad apple spoils a bunch. Well, you're carrying around this old bad apple, and you're gonna throw it into the new batch of good apples before it has a chance to, you know, prove itself. And so before I judge season 7, I want it to prove itself. I want it to prove that it's gonna be at least another good, decent season. Is this season gonna be very heavy action packed? No, because I really think that this season is really just gonna be filler and build up mostly, because this season is meant to set up season 8, which I believe is gonna be spoilers for anyone who has not read yet, which will be the all-out war. Yeah, they go into a war against Negan, and that's not going to be this season. At least I hope not. If AMC does that, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're rushing things way too fast. And another thing, when I was seeing the trailer, quick diversion before I talk about this whole double death thing. Anyone who's talking about Whisperers, okay, big spoiler alert, there are these other group after Negan called the Whisperers. Guys, no Whisperers, okay? No Whisperers. It's too soon to talk about Whisperers. It's too soon for them to appear. It's too soon for them even to be a thought. Alright? The thing that makes me angry about people talking about them is ever since the governor died, all we've been hearing is, we want Negan. Give us Negan. Give us Negan. Alright. They broke down. They gave you Negan. Here he is. And now that he's here, now it's, okay, Whispers. Nigga, enjoy what you have. Okay? Slow down. Now, you asked for Negan. We're going to do Negan for you. The Whisperers are a long way off. If there's any hints or clues for the Whisperers, it would be in season 8, not 7. So just chill, alright? Just chill. You're gonna get everything. Hopefully, cross your fingers. God forbid if the show doesn't get canceled. That's another thing. This cliffhanger. If this cliffhanger doesn't cause this show to get canceled, we will get to the Whisperers. But honestly, I do know that The Walking Dead was renewed for 3 more seasons, which means seasons 8, 9, and 10. But hey, a lot of things get green lighted and a lot of things get canceled. So there you go. But I think it all depends on what this premiere does. It all depends. If season 7 does not do very well, season 8 might be the end, which means that the series will end the way I said I wanted it to, which was with Rick defeating Negan and having the all-out war being the final season. And we won't even touch the Whispers at all. I'm going to do another video about that, of my thoughts of what if The Walking Dead was to end without us touching the Whisperers at all. And my thoughts on possibly killing off Rick at the end of All Out War. I want to talk about that too. So so now let's get on with this double death thing. I personally think it's a very bad idea. Also, go to Make a Path Presents. Ronnie Hayes, he has an excellent Walking Dead channel. Also, Trev Chan too, and Zeus Tuber and Make Stanford. They all have excellent YouTube channels, and they talk about Walking Dead. And my favorite YouTubers to watch. But something that Ronnie Hayes brought up that I agree is that this whole double death idea is a bad idea. And the reason why I think they're doing it is because they're trying to overcompensate for making us wait 6 months to see who dies. So now they're like, okay, we made them wait 6 months. So now we have to do something. Now we have to overly do something big in order to get the views in. And this whole double death thing, it screams. If anyone, like everyone say, oh, I don't think they did it for views. If this double death actually happens, you cannot tell me with a straight honest face that was not for views. Okay, that's all this is. We fucked up. Okay, we fucked up, and now we have to overcompensate by killing off 2 people. Now, here's also why, even though I say this is also a bad idea, this is also why I say I'm kind of okay with them doing it, because let's go back and watch the other seasons. Okay? We have not lost a major character. And when I say major character, I'm talking about someone who's been around since season 1. Season 2-ish. But mostly season 1. So we have not lost a season 1 character since season 3. The last season 1 character they killed, go back and watch seasons 1 to 3 and you'll know what I'm talking about. They have not killed a season 1 character since season 3, and that was Andrea. Season 4, they killed Herschel, a season 2 character. My apologies, a season 2 character. The 2 little girls were season characters. So, and I'm not counting Governor. They're the villains. I'm talking about our heroes. I'm talking about our core group. I'm not talking about Governor and his bullshit. They're the villains. They don't matter. But to me anyway. But we lost Herschel, and we lost the two little girls. Well, Lizzie and Mika were introduced at the end. I'm sorry. They were introduced in that season, so they are season characters. Herschel was the only recurring character that we lost in that season, and he was introduced in season 2. Season 5, we lost Bob, who was introduced in season 4. We lost Tyrese, who was introduced in season 3. We lost Beth, who was also introduced in season 2. And we lost Noah, who was a season character. And then we lost a few Alexandrians at the end, and they were also season characters. So, and then season 6, nothing but Alexandrians and saviors. And I'm not counting the bullshit death at the end because they don't show us who died, and so therefore, as far as I'm concerned, if I don't see it, it didn't happen. No, that POV bullshit is stupid. So we haven't lost a season 1 character since season 3. So yeah, if the rumors are true, big spoiler alert, if the rumors are true about this Glenn and Abraham thing, well, if the bat lands on Abraham first, that's a season 4 character. So that means if they kill off another person and ends up being Glenn, now it balances. Now we finally have lost another season 1 character. But honestly, I don't think they need to kill off 2 people. I say leave Abraham alive. I say just leave it the same. Let Glenn die like he's supposed to. Do something once that's actually straight out of the comic book, like you kind of did with Jessie, even though I hated that too. You know, they toughened her up, and they put all that emphasis on her and Rick being together just to give her just to go on and give her comic book death. Fuck you. You should have kept her alive to make up for killing off Andrea. Instead of putting him and Michonne together. I know I'm about to get stoned for this and killed for this, but I don't care. I do not like this Rick and Michonne thing. And it's not that she's black and he's white. I'm a big supporter of interracial dating. I do it myself. I just don't like them two together. I don't see putting them two together furthering their relationship. It's just 2 friends that are very close that are now fucking. When you bring 2 people together, they're supposed to bring out the best in one another, and you're supposed to learn more while you're together. It seems like Rick and Michonne already know a lot about. They know they're like childhood sweethearts who grew up together and just know a lot about each other and are just coming together for convenience. But there's no room for that relationship, in my personal opinion, to grow and go nowhere. It just, me personally, I don't see it. I don't like it. But that's just my opinion. I know I'm about to get stoned for that, but I don't care. So, anyway, that's my opinions on those things. Like I say, to wrap this up, just go into season 7 with an open mind. Don't let the sins of season 6 spoil season 7. You know, season 7 deserves a fair shot, a fair shake. And hey, I'm not saying watch the whole season. Just watch that first episode. And matter of fact, I wouldn't be too upset if season 7, episode 1. And never forget, here's an idea I want all of us big fans to do. I know a lot of you probably aren't going to do this because you really want to know what happens. But I say let's not even watch season 7, episode 1, the day it airs. Hey, they run the episode all week. So watch it on Wednesday. Watch it on Thursday. Hey, watch it the following Sunday before they show you episode 2. Don't watch it on premiere day. Try not to watch it on premiere day. So that episode can get the lowest views possible. And this is why I say to do this. Because if that episode gets the lowest views ever, You never have to worry about them doing anything like that again. If that episode gets a lot of views, you can bet they probably won't do it for the end of season 7 because they already said that season 7 is not going to have a major cliffhanger like that. But you can bet they'll do it again. I say we need to boycott, #boycott the season 7 premiere. See if that works. I'll talk to y'all later. You guys have a good day.